focus on your magic. Forget about it and focus on your magic. I want you to feel comfortable with the tarantula. I want to make the tarantula part of you. With a little practice, I'm sure you will discover how effective it really is. Hi, my name is Igal Masika, the creator of the tarantula. Welcome to my studio. So now let me show you a new version of the hunted pack with the tarantula, with any deck, anytime, anywhere. The reaction is unbelievable. That's it. L'chaim. I need someone to help me. 1 second. Would you please put your finger like that?
Not metal one. Yeah.
Come closer. Okay. You know what? Actually do this, okay? Are you married?
I will.
You will? Okay, okay. That's good to know. There we go. Watch. Open your fingers. Check this out. See the ring? If I focus my magnetic energy on the ring, this is what can happen. Watch. You can see that there is no force. Watch. Put this here. Isn't that cool? Okay, guys, I'll let you think about it. Thank you. Would you please put your hand like that? Excellent. Like that. Watch. Check this out, guys. If I focus my energy on the ring, it will come maybe out of space. Watch, watch, watch. Watch. From here. There we go. Would you please examine the ring? You can make sure that it's not magnetic. How's it going? There we go. Check this out. What's your name?
Valerie.
Valerie. Watch, if I focus my energy on the ring, watch, guys. Put your hand like that, Valerie. Yeah? No, no, like that. You can see that there is nothing attached here.
Whoa.
Now watch. From here.
Whoa.
Isn't that cool?
That was the coolest thing I have seen for 2009. Obama, baby. Yeah. Change.
Woo! Thank you, buddy.
That was awesome.
I appreciate that. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
What?
Hi, my name is Igal Masika, the creator of the tarantula. Welcome to my studio. And before I show you how I did those effects at Venice Beach, there is some people that I need to thank, and they gave me a big inspiration to develop this amazing device. So the first one is Steve Pearson. Steve had amazing hookup that allowed you to float many different objects, and he sold me the published rights to teach this method. And the second inspiration is Sonata gimmick, which is a very special gimmick that you wear in your fingertips. And this gimmick allowed you to vanish small sponge balls or silks. And the last inspiration came from John Kennedy. John had a special motorized reel that used to be inside a tube, and he used to hide it in his hand, and that allowed you mostly to animate objects. So yeah, all those masterminds guys gave me this inspiration. Soon I'm going to show you all the insides of this amazing device, and hopefully you will work with it flawlessly. All right, let's get started. So here we are behind the scenes. I'm about to show you how to work with the tarantula and give you all the inner words that you may need. Pretty much what it is, it's a very small device that it's almost becoming like an extension of your hand. And the reason why we choose to call it tarantula is most of the time your hands is in that kind of position, and since it looks like a real tarantula, which is about the size of a human being hand, and it's in a brown color, that's why we choose to call it tarantula. So the gimmick will be most of the time at your middle finger, and it will become like an extension of your hand, and it's allowed you to animate and float object in many different possibilities. This is the gimmick. And here's the inside, all the mechanism. So as you can see, there is a very small switch here. It's a stick switch. When you click on it, it's retracting the thread and the wax. I will show you in a minute. Here you take the wax and the thread down. Let's say usually the wax attached to an object, and when you click on the switch, it's retracting that object. As you can see now, the wax will go all the way up if I click here. So clicking on the switch, and it comes all the way up. It's pretty much like magic. And what I do, I just hold it that way. As you can see, I take the wax, I'll put it here for examination. And when I click, it comes right back. And pretty much, you can pull up to 25 feet of absolutely invisible thread. You may don't need that much, but it's optional to put a very long distance of invisible thread, and I guess you don't see what's going on right now, but pretty much what it is, you can see the wax right now. Here we go. If I give a small pinch with my finger, very subtle, and the wax will go all the way up as you can see. One more time for you. So the wax is here. Let's imagine it's attached to an object like a dollar bill or something else, and boom, it goes all the way up. One more time with a dollar bill now, so you can see the basic fundamentals of this gimmick. You ask for a bill. Let's say you get this kind of bill. Usually I like to fold it this way so it stays very stable. Here's what I do. First, I take the wax with my fingers, and when I look at the bill, I just attach this little wax on the bill while I misdirect my attention over here. Okay? Now I pretend like taking some static, and from here, whew, it goes all the way up. Wow. So this is what I do when I go to the bank, you know. You deposit the money, and then it comes right back to me. So once it comes back, all what you got to do is take the wax out and give the bill for examination, or give it away if it's not yours, obviously, and you're done. You're ready for the next shot. So from my point of view, here is how it's happening. You put the wax here, take some static, and you click right now on the switch, and when you let go, it comes all the way up to you. One more time. From here, you click on the switch, let go, and it comes all the way up. Once it comes up, you, with your right thumb, you let the wax coming out, click on the switch, give the bill away, and you're done. It's a very classic effect. It's pretty cool, and give it a try. I promise to you, you won't believe the reaction. It's really fun. All right, good luck. Well, in this segment, we're going to take a deep look inside this incredible device. As you can see, inside this finger shell tarantula, there is a battery location, and a housing. Inside this housing, there is hidden motor, and this cap basically is removable. This is a shell cap, and here's the spool. It's very tiny, and it has 25 feet of absolutely invisible thread, and it's removable. You can pull it out of the shaft of the motor with the wax, and this stick, by the way, is removable as well. As you can see, it's coming out. I will show you soon why. If you want to plug back the spool with the thread inside, you can just put it inside like that. Ta-da! Here in this location, there is a slit where the thread coming from. So you take basically this thread and put it into the slit. The cap has a big slit, which usually supposed to put it face down. You push it inside, into the housing, and lock it in place. Now, when you click on the stick switch, it's retracting the wax and the thread, as you can see. If you find out that the tarantula is a little bit bigger on your finger, maybe bigger, and all what you need to do in order to make it adjustable to your finger size is pretty simple. It's one-time setup. All what you need to do is take the stick out, and you take a scissor. You have a bunch of layers here. You take a scissor and you cut it like maybe 1 or 2 layers at a time. And the same size that you cut from here, you need to cut also from the stick. All what you got to do, take the stick, push it inside, and that's how you can find what would be the perfect comfortability size for your finger. Now, if your finger is a little bit thicker than that, then what you want to do, you want to expand. This is made to be flexible, so you can open it as much as you like, but when you open it, just hold it here so it doesn't move, and you just open the finger shell, and you can make it adjustable to your finger size. In the next segment, I'm going to show you some of the effects that you've seen at Benisvich. So now I'm about to teach you the hovering. It's one of my favorite levitation, and the reason why is you take someone's ring, you spin it in the air, and it starts floating. And what I really like about it, you make it float close to someone, and it's leaning inside their own finger. It has a big emotional impact. It's very amazing interaction that you can have with the crowd, and the levitation looks phenomenal. And I did it many times, and the reaction is so good that I just love it. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. It's not that difficult. It takes some practice. But once you know how to do it, it will become almost like a second habit. Okay, so in my pocket, I have the tarantula. And as you can see here, I have a sewing thread, which is, let's say, the invisible thread for now. And since we couldn't put it inside the spool, because it's very thick, we wind it around the tarantula. So as you can see, you have to pull the thread down, all the way down to the floor, and the length that you're looking to make is from the floor all the way up to your upper chest. That's the size. At this moment, you got to lock the thread in place so the thread does not keep coming out of the spool. And in order to do that, you need to get into the locking method. And the locking method is allowed you basically to lock the thread in place that you're looking for. You almost can do any reset of locking method in any location of length of thread that you need. Okay, let me show you how to do that. Here is what you can see, a thread. Let's pretend this is an invisible thread, and this is the spool. First, you got to unwind the thread and take the length of an invisible thread that you may need. Okay, let's say you need that much, and once you find the size, you take the thread, and as you can see here, in the base of the spool, there is X. You take that thread and push it into the X, which is a nice little groove that's made for locking the thread into the locking method position. So, you take that thread with the spool and push it into the tarantula housing, into the shaft. As you can see right now at this moment, this thread has to be in between the slit so it can come out easy. And now all what you got to do, you take the cap, the slit is face down, you push it inside the housing, and right now you create the locking method that mostly designed for lifting heavy object. And in this DVD we're going to show you soon the hover ring, which allowed you to float the ring in heavy objects only with this locking method. So that's the best time to move on. So once you have the thread locked in locking method, and let's say this is your length of invisible thread, and what you want to do now, you click on the stick switch, and that will make the thread retract back to the spool. Now, since we have here a sewing thread and the spool is very small, it's difficult to retract that thick thread. So, only for the demonstration, I will wind this thread around the tarantula, as you can see. There we go. The wax will be here on the side of the finger shell, and this is basically inside my pocket. But let's pretend for this moment that this thread is inside the spool of the tarantula. So at this moment I will probably ask for a ring. Once I get the ring that I'm looking for, I will look at the ring and say, oh, would you please make sure that it's not magnetic? I will give to someone else to check that ring. Or I will use my ring, and it's the same. You give someone to check that ring. While they're checking the ring, you need to win time in order to get into the hookup of Steve Pearson. And here is how you do that. You take the wax secretly and attach it to the fingernail, to your thumb here in the nail. At this moment, the thread will come out of the spool, pretty easy. And all what I do is me looking like I'm fixing my hair for a second. And while I do that, I'm getting into the hookup. This is how to have instant hookup. Usually Steve Pearson used to have it ready, so that's the way he used to perform his show. And when he needed a thread, the thread was ready for him. I do it spontaneously, instantly, in the middle of the show. So once you get into that, you probably at this moment get the ring back. Once you get the ring back, just look at the ring, take the wax and attach it to the side of the ring. You want to attach it very strongly so it doesn't come out easy. Okay? And at this moment, you're talking about magnetic energy or magnetic field. Focus your energy right here, and you need to bend your body. Once you bend the body, the ring will be a little bit away from your head and your chest. Okay? There we go. This moment I give it a spin, and when I spin the ring, second finger and a thumb. Okay? Here we go. Looks like it's floating above my hand. When I do this move, I just let it travel to the second end. One more time. From here, I'm bending the body, and when I do this with the head, I'm guiding the ring to move to the second end. It's my head that's moving the ring from one place to another. Okay? But it seemed like me following what's happening with the ring more than moving it with the head from side to side. A very important note, if you want to keep doing this effect, you don't want the ring to keep spinning on one side. Once you've done it once, I will probably do it in the second time to be spinning to the opposite side. So if you spin it that way, second time you have to go in reverse and then make the ring go all the way up. What I do, I move the right end down And when I move it up, let's make the ring going down. Up and down. Okay, so as you probably see, my thumb is moving this thread down in order to make the ring untangle with the thread right there. Okay? One more time. Goes all the way here, and at this moment, getting all the way down to my finger. Okay, so right now, I have this sewing thread, and it's kind of rubbing my hair. If it was an invisible thread, it will be more smooth, and the ring can lean down to the finger. And how I do it is this. It's pretty simple. All what you need to do is you spin the ring, it's kind of floating, and now with the right hand, when you move the right hand down, the ring will go up. When you move the right hand up, the ring probably should go down, and then it's just getting into the finger. To show it one more time, the ring is floating. This movement goes all the way down, and once it gets down, all what you need to do, you hold the thread here and you snap it. Once you snap it, you click on the tarantula, and that will make all the thread getting into the spool, and that way you can keep doing your magic and you have nothing attached. So pretty much that's the floating ring, and now I will show you how to do it, that you can make the ring lean into someone else's finger. Okay, Michelle, would you mind please to put your hand like that? Let me show you something very cool. Here we go, this is the ring. Ah, it's pretty nice. Here we go, check this out. You see the ring? If I focus my energy here, it's just sometime coming in out of space. Whoa.
It's just floating.
Yeah, you can see that there is nothing attached. Check this out.
Oh.
And for the final.
Very nice.
Isn't it cool?
Yes.
Yeah, just keep it.
Thank you.
So here I'm going to show you how to float the ring and make it lean in someone's finger. It's pretty much a little bit risky. You will see later why. But it's really fun if you can do that. So let me show you. Pretty much right now the wax is attached to the ring, and I have the hookup of Steve Pearson attached to the tarantula. All what you got to do is take the ring out, and you first should ask for someone to put the hand in that position. And would you please, Michelle? There we go. When you make the ring float, you're basically guiding or leading the ring to get into the finger while you're moving the head. It's almost seems like you're looking at the ring, but what you really do, you manipulate or just leading the ring to get into the finger. First you spin it. The right hand goes down, the ring goes up. We're coming over here. If I let the right hand moving up, let's make the ring going down to the finger. And this situation is very cool. Everybody is happy. You create a nice emotional impact. And the risky part is the thread attached. And you don't want her to feel that kind of thread or a web on her body. So what you do, you just look at the ring for a second and break the thread right there. When you break it, you pretty much totally clean, and you can show the ring around. It's very cool. Another option is just break the thread from here and then walk away. I prefer that you're showing the hand and then you just break the thread, and when you click on the tarantula, it will suck the rest of the thread inside, and pretty much there is no any spiders around. Only a nice proposal. All right, I hope you enjoy it.